Another instant classic Indoraptor review from your boy, Real Deal Neal at Willies at Akins. Let's go. I truly love what I do, and I truly love doing comparison videos. So here before us, we have a lot vehicle that is available. Today is the 26th of February, 2022, and this bad boy is available. But it was a non-37 package Raptor, and beside it we have my Redline Indoraptor package that had a 37 package from the factory. So first glance, before we dive into the review, look and tell me, can you tell a difference in the overall height and setup of these two? I mean, only simply because of what I've done to mine, it sits up ever so slightly taller in general, but I'm gonna dive into the differences. On our iconic silver lot vehicle build for the Indoraptor package, we incorporated a level kit front and rear to incorporate 37-inch tires. So we did 37, 12.5, 20 Nitto Ridge Grapper, the hybrid tire that gives you great characteristics on and off road, but has a supple, smooth ride to it to be so aggressive. Gotta love that tire, y'all. It's kind of the go-to for us. We have the Method 605 wheel in 20x9, -12. So that -12 has us sitting in a money overall setup. I love where she's sitting right now. Jumping over to my Indoraptor, we're on 22x10, -13, but with a larger tire. We have a 37, 13.5, 22, but the Trail Grappler, y'all, is actually a legit 37-inch tire and almost a 14 wide. So you have to look at the actual specs of the tire sizes to know exactly what the true heights are. So this 37 Ridge Grappler is not quite a 37. It's like a 36.8. So, and then again, it's right at 12.5 wide. So not as wide and not quite as tall, but we have a 2.5-inch RPG level kit in orange. Love that orange look. And we also replaced the tie rod ends as well from RPG, because that is a definite weak point in the Raptors. In regards to the tie rods, take note that if you replace the full tie rod, you'll get into a warranty situation where you avoid that warranty on that component. So just do the tie rod end to give you added strength and confidence. So on this non-37 package Raptor, we typically do a 1.5-inch level kit up front and do not do anything to the rear. But on this one, I wanted to do a 2.5 up front and do a 0.75 spacer in the rear to give it that aesthetically pleasing stance to it with more overall capability for suspension up travel. So by doing the taller level kit up front, we got more clearance, and then also did RPG upper control arms. These are just so much stronger and give you an even better angle when doing these component modifications to the vehicle. So we finally, y'all, have made the front end of this as legit as we would like to. Coming around to the back, you'll see that we did RPG rear trailing arms, upper and lower, for added strength and overall capability. And then your Phelps Motorsports spacer is a top insulation right up under there in 0.75 inches to give that height, because just a 2.5 up front, you're going to be front side heavy, which I know that's a pre-runner look to some, but I still like a leveled stance overall. Out back, we did the Retrax bed cover, got the XR model that's got the T-rail, so if you want to incorporate any type of accessories, that's a great benefit and way to go right there. Now let's dive in more to the comparison. So you can notice that we did not do any custom paint on this particular one, and I'm not mad at all about that. I'm cool with showing variations because a lot of people like, including myself, the rugged contrast. When I first did the wheels and tires on mine before it got painted, I was like, man, it actually works, especially with the gray wheel choice. But then again, you look at black and it complements the gray fenders and cladding as well. So here's a good example of doing some paint match. Rear tailgate applique, the rear bumper was that gray color, boom to boom. The rear cladding and the fenders, boom to boom. But the those tail lights are nasty. A good looking factory tail light nonetheless, but love the customizations throughout. So another look at the stance overall on these two. So just a summary and recap, we have a non-37 package Raptor. We have a 37 package Raptor. On my Raptor, I actually did a 1.5 RPG level kit up front and the same 0.75 Phelps level kit in the rear on top of that coil spring, a 24-inch coil spring. I did some modifications to mine, y'all, because I needed the clearance. These tires are huge. They're kind of too big. I mean, I kind of want to take these tires off and do maybe like a Toyo MT, a true 37 and a true 12.5 wide, because I'm just very, very boisterous. I'm very big and very wide. I love the look, but I'm just debating. So let me know what you think about, is this on mine just a little bit too big for this application? I'm thinking so, because personally, I know that you've got more off-road capability on this one now because we get the more clearance and not as wide on your wheel and tire combo as mine. Coming back to the front, a non-painted Raptor and a painted Indoraptor paint package. Distinct differences, starting with the front lower bumper going to body color, the skid plate going to black versus the silver. Boom and boom. And then of course the UM and the race red throughout the grille versus leaving it standard. I'm just here to tell you, y'all, that it's up to you, the customer. It's whatever rendition or flavor you like. Real Deal is down with. Heat extractor up top, black with red versus the textured over here. Textured side heat extractor versus red, and mirrors completely. This portion textured, done iconic versus keeping it textured. So much distinct differences I'm here to show you. Plus, if you want to be that Real Deal and run a two-face, we got silver wheel on one side, and coming over to this side, we got the black. So what you know about that? A little two-face action to where you don't see the same side at the same time. You know what I mean? So we run black for one vibe on this side and silver on the other side for a different vibe. What you know about that? I kept my 37 package graphics on here just because I thought it was pretty gnarly, and you got where the Ram TRX gets stuck everywhere, so I love documenting that. So these work for me in this scenario, but we removed the ugly orange stickers that were on the side of this one and on the hood. That was just a must. Those had to go bye-bye, but we have the factory antenna, which has been changed from Ford. We've got a Ronin stubby here, non-37 package. It's still a great overall interior. I love the big 12-inch touchscreen. I love the carbon fiber package. I love the subtleties. Go America. The full digital screen now, along with the, look at that, Ford Performance, y'all. That is so legit. Very bolsterous and supportive seats, B&O audio throughout, auxiliary switches, which we incorporated with rock lights and other additions, some Alcantara suede portions to help you stay snug and gripped throughout. Now going over to the 37 package. 37 package gets the Alcantara suede in the blue with the coat orange stitching. You know, I was not a fan at first, still not a fan of the coat orange versus race red. I wish the stitching was race red to complement, but I actually do really like the blue, y'all. It has an elegance to it, and it's just not black like I've had for so long. So let me know what your thoughts are on the blue. It has like a little blue jean look there too, but the blue, to me, it works. It's not, I guess, my favorite, but I know that for now it's just a pretty cool change to have. And these are Recaro seats, so they actually are even more supportive and bolsterous than the non-37 package. So just keep that in mind. These seats are Recaro and so legit. So to summarize and wrap this bad boy up, we have a Redline Indoraptor 37 package that was modified via 1.5-inch RPG level kit up front and a 0.75 in the rear with 22s and 37s, and a non-37 package lot vehicle available now for purchase that we did a 2.5 RPG up front with upper control arms, tie rod ends, rear trailing arm, and a Fouts Motorsports 0.75 level in the rear, looking totally amazing. So we love and know how to, been doing it for a long time, take a non-37 package and make it just as legit. That's what we're all about right here at Wild Willies at Akins Ford in Winder, Georgia. And I am your source, y'all, for everything auto. And you got to stay tuned because I am just getting started. There's much more to come. Peace out.